If you have an Epson printer that is printing blank pages, lines or streaks are coming up in your prints, or you just have an overall and general print quality issue, stay tuned, you won't want to miss this video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to unclog or clear the blockage on the print head of your Epson printer. I'm going to be taking you step by step on what you would need to do to get back to printing normally again. So most Epson printers are going to have the same type of print head, so the instructions in this video will be universal. Aside from how to actually access the print head, that may vary depending on the model you have. Otherwise, the instructions should work on any Epson printer that has this type of print head. Alright, so the very first thing we need to do is we're going to print out a nozzle report. Now, if this report comes out blank, that means that you're going to have to do a full cleaning. That means you're going to clean all of the colors. Now you're going to want to make sure that you have some plain paper that is installed in the printer, and then you're going to go to your setup. Under setup, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check out the ink, and this is just going to show you that these levels are not accurate. So do not believe these levels on your printer. Check them for yourself. Go to maintenance, nozzle check, and then you're going to hit print. Now what this report is going to do is it's going to show you which colors need to be cleaned. If you have a blank page like I do, you're going to need to clean all of the colors. But if only one or two of the colors are missing, then you'll be able to just clean those two colors. All I have is a line in the middle, a streak that's coming down. That means that none of my colors are working. So this is going to be a pretty difficult cleaning, but it's good for this video to show you that it is possible to do this cleaning even at the most severe level. Now what we're going to do is we're going to print another nozzle check. And while the printer is printing, while you hear that print head going back and forth, you're going to unplug the printer. The purpose of doing this is to release the print head, make sure it's in an unlocked position, and then you'll be able to move it wherever you need to move it. We are going to want to get some paper towel down in here, but first we're going to remove the ink cartridges. You can shake these around and you'll be able to tell which colors are not running well and why, and that's because it's running low on ink most likely. So now we're going to get some paper towel. Any paper towel will do as long as it can be folded up at this thickness level. So you want it to be really small so that it can fit down under the print head. You want it folded up in a manner where it is totally horizontal. And you're going to slide the print head over that. And as soon as you have the print head totally over the towel, you can now use the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. If you haven't already purchased your kit, there's going to be a link down in the description below. Get yours today, get it quickly. It'll come in the mail and you can use it along with these instructions in this video. There's also instructions that come in the packaging, so use those instructions along with this video instruction. Okay, so in the kit, the syringe is already going to have the silicone tubing attached. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill up the syringe with cleaning fluid, and then you're going to attach that silicone tubing to whatever nozzle you're needing to clean. In this case, it's the black nozzle that I'm going to start out with. And really, it's a very difficult cleaning here because the fluid is not pushing through. No, this video is not paused. I am pushing as much as I can with as much force, and finally there's a break in the system. Now the black, this ends up happening with black without warming up the cleaning fluid, but you're gonna see with these other colors, they're not gonna break just like that. I'm gonna have to warm up the cleaning fluid, and I'll show you what I did here in this video in just a moment. But as you can see here with the black nozzle, the fluid is pushing through. That's what you need. That fluid is going to break any blockage, break up any dried ink, and it's going to push it onto that paper towel. I would say pushing 10 to 15 milliliters through one color that's giving you an issue is good. Go up to 20 milliliters. Just keep in mind the fluid that you have. You can dilute it down 50% with the water, but you don't want to go past that. You don't want to lose the solubility of the fluid. Now, in just a second, I'm going to give you some guidance on if you're having trouble pushing the fluid through like I am here in this video right now. You're pushing and you're pushing really hard and it's not working. This is the solution. Now, this is going to be very reassuring if you're having trouble pushing your cleaning fluid from your 20 milliliter syringe into your print head nozzle. This printer I'm working on right now is probably the most difficult printer I have had to work on in a long time. And all I had to do was warm up the cleaning fluid. So if you're having a lot of trouble, and this is going to answer a lot of people's question, a lot of people end up having this problem where the solution is too difficult to push through. And if you have an extreme version of this problem, you're going to need to use warmed up cleaning fluid. And I was able to warm it up in a glass measuring cup. And as soon as I applied warmed up solution, that is when the problem really began to be eradicated and you started to see that little small and gentle pushing. Sometimes it's staying like this in one position, and once it starts going, it goes a little faster like this. But really, when it's very difficult, the solution starts to go in really slowly like this, but then it'll speed up a little bit. Do not apply too much pressure on this syringe because that connection will break and it will kind of blow up, and it could get in your eyes. So don't give up. If you are having trouble pushing cleaning fluid from the Best Printers cleaning kit into your print head nozzle, you're just gonna need to be a little bit patient. You're gonna need to wait a little bit. Be really patient when you're pushing the solution through, and use warmed up fluid. I'm gonna link a video somewhere here so that you can see the instructions for yourself of how you can warm up the cleaning fluid. All right, so this part of the video is where I'm using that warmed up cleaning fluid that I mentioned. And I noticed that there was still tension, but it started to break little by little. Now, this was the hardest nozzle I had to work on. And as you can see, the fluid is pushing through. Now, that's a part of the problem that you're dealing with. That's why you can't print, because the ink cartridges are trying to do that same thing. They're trying to push ink into the system, and it's being blocked. Now, with the warmed up solution, you're able to break that blockage. And once you reinstall your ink cartridges, they're going to be able to flow freely through the print head as well. I hope you're understanding the gist of everything that we're trying to do here. If the problem is severe, I would say push the whole 100 milliliters through in one sitting. And if not, if it's a less severe issue, if it's just one color, try to do 25 milliliters at a time. Once the problem is solved, then you can have some leftover cleaning solution if you need to do the cleaning again. As for the paper towel that is under the print head that is getting soaked, you can remove that at any time and swap it out for some new paper towel. And I would advise that every 20 milliliters, you should replace that paper towel. That's just gonna make it easier to clean up later, because as you're gonna see here in just a moment, I'm gonna take another paper towel and dry up all the areas that got wet. So as you can see here, you want to clean up. Now, this is very important. You need to wait 24 hours before you power the printer back on. Before you install ink, before you power the printer on, before you do anything, leave the printer for 24 hours. After the 24 hours, you can take your third-party or OEM ink linked down in the description below, and you're going to take that ink and you can begin installing this ink into your print head if you believe that you have fully cleaned the print head. If not, this is a chance for you to come back, do more cleanings, and then you can always wait another 24 hours. I would highly advise waiting. If you need to wait another 24 hours and you're wanting to do another cleaning, you might as well do it now because it's all set up, it's all ready to go. So now once the ink cartridges are installed, you're going to close the top of the printer, you're going to power it on, plug it in, of course, power it on, and you're going to start the process now of doing a system print head cleaning. Now, before we get to that, it may be that when you power on the printer now, it's not going to recognize the ink cartridges. That's no problem. All you would have to do is open up the top of the printer, take each one of those ink cartridges out individually, and then you're going to press them back into the place where they already were. You don't need to remove them. You're just lifting them up a little bit, pressing them back in, and that way when the printer's on, it can actually read the ink cartridge chip that is on there. Once that is completed, you're going to go back into your settings or setup, click setup, click maintenance, and under maintenance, you're going to want to go to head cleaning. Very, very important step here. Click start cleaning. And you may want to do this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. You're going to see here in just a second how many times I had to do it because this was an extreme cleaning I had to do. And as you can see there, the ink levels are pretty high. Of course, always check your ink levels manually. That means you take out the ink cartridge, you shake it, and you are able to tell how much ink is in there. You can see I did 7, 8 attempts here, and each time the color got better. So you can see there's breaks in the lines as we go, but they start to get better and better. Now, is it perfect at the end? No, but once you get into the flow of printing, you're not going to have any issues. And if you want to do several more cleanings, that may be what it takes. That's what it took for this printer. As you can see, there's constant improvement each time I do a head cleaning. So you may have to do 1, you may have to do 5, you may have to do 10 head cleanings, but at the end of the day, you're going to be back up and printing normally again, and you're going to save yourself hundreds of dollars. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below. If you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. If you need additional help past this video, past the comments, you can go to bestprinterstech.com. There is a support page on that website that you can go to, get some resources, get some help that you need, and it'll get you on the right track. But that's really all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.